Hello everyone, happy Friday. I hope everyone has a fantastic Friday. I am so glad it is Friday and I have somewhat of my jersey and I've got my cap and I am ready to play this game. So this morning I'm going to set up for our math review game, and I've come into character as far as basketball, and my hat is from California because my husband's from California. And I'm ready to set up this transformation of my classroom into a basketball court. So in just a little bit, I want to show you the PowerPoint that I made for the game and how I'm setting up the classroom so that it kind of looks like we're going to get into character for a basketball court and put them into teams so that we can review for this math test this morning. So after the math game, we will go ahead and do our math test. So let's get started. Slides is what I'm using for my creation of my PowerPoint for the math test we're going to be reviewing this morning. And I'll start off with, are you ready to play? And I'll get them engaged by hooking them into the theme of a basketball game. So I'll put them into groups, and as you can see in these corners there are these videos, and each one has a aw and one of applause. So these sounds are intended for, if they get it correct, they will hear a crowd. Get it incorrect, they'll hear a aw sound. So in each slide that I go through, they will answer the question as a team, and then they'll hear if it's correct or if it's incorrect as I play it. And I will keep going until we have reached the end. So they kind of look like this. What is the cost of 3 bur oak trees? And it goes back to that chart. Ruby will buy 3 ivory silk lilac trees or bur oak trees. And so I want them to multiply for these kind of problems. True or false, and I expect them to get all of these correct in order to get a crowd applauding. We have some fill in the blanks. I have some fill in the blanks. Then some more fill in the blanks and more word problems, multiplying, and I've added some clip arts to the back to make it more appealing as far as the view. So these are what they look like. Some of these have models that I expect them to recognize and be able to, and I'll move that a little bit down, and be able to solve what the unknown number is. And it's still just multiplying. Some distributive property regrouping is also expected for this test. Some partial products, more math problems, and I've changed the wording on this one to Willy Wonka and Kiki Waka. These are the things I could think of when I thought of my kids, what shows they watch. Estimating the product. I know that my students had a little bit of a hard time with estimating, so I thought I'd bring that back and spiral that into our review. Good opportunity for a teachable moment. I used Mr. Freeze. I actually had a teacher when I was in middle school that was named Mr. Freeze, and that's the first thing that came to mind. And some comparison sentences or comparison expressions, multiplying with comparison problems, and that is it. And I will have them add up your points, and you scored the best in class today. So I probably will have 4 groups because I only have 12 students today. So that's a perfect, actually 3 or 4 groups. And then they'll add up all their points, and then they'll get the best score in the class today. So I might give them an incentive of an extra 5 minutes of recess or extra time on the computer. We will see. But the intention is for my students to really be able to ace this chapter 2 review. I'm hoping this test goes really well. I really want my students to be prepared for it. Multiplication is one of those things that it's practice, 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 but then we move on and we get into division and fractions, and we have to move on. But I really want my students to get a good understanding and be able to fully absorb and master this skill. So we will see how it goes. I am really excited. I hope you liked what the setup looked like. Please tell me or let me know what you think of it. I did my best to kind of move things around in the classroom. I don't have individual desks, so that was really helpful. But please let me know what you think, and I will maybe try to take a clip later or some pictures, add some pictures, and I will let you know how they do. Fingers crossed they do really well, but I think I know them well, that they are really trying hard. So we will see you later. So it is now the end of the day, and I am so tired. I am wiped out. The review game went so great. All my students were so engaged, participating. I had no whining. They were all following the rules, my expectations, and I think just overall it went really great. I am definitely looking forward to doing this again, perhaps even in other areas such as reading. I could do it definitely in social studies or in science. This is a really great engaging way to motivate my students to study, to review, and do great on tests. So I'm really looking forward to that. And there are different other types of games that I want to try out. An alternative to this one is to do it with paper balls. I've also used actually the snowball fight for review or vocabulary. So there are actually a lot of games out there that are very engaging and can really help with fostering that love for reading, for writing, for math. So I'm really looking forward to using these in the next half of the school year. It's already the end. There's 1 week left of December in our school year, so very exciting. But I am ready to call it a day. I'm just gonna get myself organized and my things together, probably do some planning over the weekend, prepare for that Christmas party that we're gonna have, our Polar Express theme Christmas party, and our book exchange, and just get some things done over the weekend. I do still have to make my student Christmas gifts. Next week I actually have 3 students leaving for the school year. One is moving back to the state. All 3 of them are moving back to the States, and I won't see them again. So I also have a dear friend who is leaving today. She left, so I said goodbye to her. I was so sad. She's leaving to the States, and I definitely want to go visit her. But anyways, so I am going to call it a day, and I hope you enjoyed this video and it has been a help to you to see what it looks like in a 4th grade classroom to review for a math game with multiplication, and maybe perhaps you'll use it. So if you are interested in my PowerPoint and my basketball theme chapter 2 review for multiplication, please let me know, and I will be more than happy to share it with you. If you would like to share anything with me as to how I can make that better or how I can improve it, please let me know. I'd really greatly appreciate it. I really hope you enjoy these videos, and if you did like seeing what it is in a fourth grade classroom with Mrs. Laura in the Home Sweet Classroom. Please subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell so that you can see my future videos and past videos as well on my channel. So I would greatly appreciate it. It means so much to me if you did. But we'll see you later.